At what point does it make sense to remove and redirect an old site page that gets little traffic and is not particularly important to the site?
Most of the time. So here's an example. One of the things that impacts your quality in the eyes of Google. So when I look at a page, I have a quality, the whole site has a quality. When I look at that page, the maintenance on that page influences whether or not the perception is that data is old or that data is maintained. So if you have a page on your site that is not getting a lot of traffic, you have to start with, why is it not getting more traffic? Don't start with, oh, it's an old page. If it used to rank number 1 and now it ranks number 15 and it's not getting any traffic, maybe it just needs a refresh. If it is old, do you have more recent information? Maybe it needs a redirect to that information. If it is old and wrong and misleading and you don't have any place to send it, maybe you need to write a page. Maybe you just replace the content on the current URL with new content and the page will come back. Maybe the page never ranked. Maybe it was just, somebody wrote some content and it's not particularly good, not getting traffic, it's not contributing to the quality, there's no advantage, and I'm not going to redirect it anywhere. Go ahead and remove it. That's my advice. Because having mediocre content does not make you first page out of 10 million. By the way, you really have to think that way. What makes me qualified to be in the top 10 out of 10 million? That's 1 out of a million. Why am I number 1 out of every million and I did it 10 times? How do I get to be number 1, the best of the best, if I'm writing mediocre content? If nobody says I'm good, folks, if nobody says you're good, you're not good. Just accept it. That's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And fix it. You want the traffic, you want to rank, you have a message. I want to get the people to read this. This is important. That's why I wrote it. Make it the best it can be.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, if it's a mediocre page, go ahead and kill it off. It's better than keeping it in your list.
Very harsh vernacular. Kill it off. But no, I like it. You get the gist. And yeah, I think it's been a lesson that we've learned as well, especially when it comes to digital marketing and trying to get yourself out there. A lot of times you have this idea and you want to push it forward and you think this is going to be a great campaign. It's going to get us in front of people. And I think this is great. And then it doesn't work. And it's really hard to kind of let that baby go. Like we spent all this time, but again, one of the lessons that we've learned a lot of times the hard way is that sometimes you just have to figure out what's working and just keep doing that thing. Like, don't try and reinvent the wheel every time. It's fun to be creative with new ways to express your content or get it out there. But if there's a certain type of content that is working for you, that is what you should keep doing. Because if it's working, just follow that methodology. And again, I know it can get kind of rigorous, just the repetitive nature of always just, beating the same drum over and over again. But if you want to rank, sometimes that's kind of what you have to do. But that's not to say you shouldn't try anything else. You can definitely explore other options, but sometimes you just have to kind of keep that or take that into account. It's like, if I want to rank right now, maybe I should spend more time on the thing that's working as opposed to, these pages over here that just aren't doing anything for me. It's like, no, just ignore that. Have them redirect to the things that are working for you. So
if you want to ask Bruce Clay your SEO question, head on over to seotraining.com/pages/webinar and register to join our next live webinar with the Father of SEO himself. It's completely free and allows you to get the SEO insights you need for your website. So sign up today so you don't miss out.